So good afternoon, Street Switch. Sunday afternoon, miserable as hell, but we're going to liven this show up a little bit, let's say. We're going magnet fishing down the locks. Something a bit different today. Look how shitty the thing is. I'm just literally walking through the golf course at the minute that's close to where we need to be. Now, I haven't been down here for a while, but we'll see how it goes. I've got body cam on today. I've got a little helper with me. We said we'd go magnet fishing. I've got the shittiest jeans, the shittiest jacket and the shittiest trainers I can find on. I've got the magnet. And I've got my little helper who's told me not to mention the name because they don't like being on camera. You're a mardy little shit, ain't you? Yeah, sticking the finger up at me now. There you go.
It wasn't there.
So we've just been walking down here towards Rhubarb Island, guys. We've just seen two nice dog walkers walking past and we've noticed some bloody fly tipping. Apparently it wasn't here yesterday. Whoever this is, you should be sodding ashamed of yourself. Absolutely ashamed when you can just put it in a blooming bin. We talk about the environment and everything else. Disgusting. Anyway, see you later. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys. So we've just arrived at the magnet fishing spot we're going to be using today down at Rhubarb Island. Look at the amount of shit that's on the floor. This could do with a really good litter pick. We're going to take a walk up the other end because apparently this place has recently been done out and everything. It's been all cut back. But this is the river we're going to be fishing in today. Quite a large river. So I'm going to set the magnet up and then we'll do a few drops here, see what we get. And we'll go from there, but I'm going to have to tie my magnet off. See you in a mojo. So here we go, the first throw into the old canal. Who knows what we'll get? You're going to say it with me, magnets away, or ain't you going to bother shaking your head? Magnets. Magnets, fuck off. I won't do that again. I nearly lost my magnet then. Oh, I'm already on something. Anyway, we'll drag that back in and I'll tie this end off. I forgot to tie the end off, guys. So here we go. We're pulling the magnet back in now. Oh dear, that was a bit silly, wasn't it? Your face. Oh, we've got some. I can feel that. Let's have a look on the end of the magnetic. Oh, I've got to untangle that bit, Imogen. And I've just said your name, I'll edit that bit out. But it's Sunday, it's not like you're at school, is it? Come on. You see the bubbles, look? The bubbles down there. Here we go. Let's have a look what we've got. I don't want to go falling in. Let's have a look what we've got. A load of sludge and a crusty bit of old metal. So far, so good. See you in a minute. So here we go for the second throw of the day. We'll go a bit further out this time, but this time I've actually managed to tie it off. So it won't be going anywhere. I'm not going to lose my rope this time. So 3, 2, 1. Magnets, fuck off. There we go. That's now in the river. I'm going to let it sink to the bottom. Now this bridge over here, this is called Tim Bridge and it's near the railway line, obviously the test track. We used to jump off there as kids into this water. Back then it was obviously a lot cleaner. But as you can see, with recent rain and everything, the muddy water and all that sort of shit down here, it's not the best. But you don't know what you're going to find down here. That's the whole excitement of it. We've had nothing so far. Absolutely nothing. But I used to spend hours down here as a kid. Absolutely hours. Oh, I'm on that again. Something big and metal in there, I'm telling you now. But I know that the waterways have been clearing this part out as well. What have we got here? Is this something big? No. Here we go. Oh. I think we've got something. Oh. Oh dear. Whatever that is, it's way too big for this magnet to be able to bring it in. Let's have a look what we got. We got what looks like a galvanised nail. But we'll add that to the thing down here now. My mate's gonna have a throw, as I call her. Do you want to throw? Oh, I'm getting tied up. Turn the camera off, hang on. So we don't know what's on the magnet this time round. We're just about to have a look to see if she's got anything. You ended up with a piece of whatever that is. Is that whatever it was, it broke in half. And a load of shit. So there you go. There's loads of iron down here which is sticking to the magnet, so you have to continuously clean the magnet off, which is a bit of a shame. So I've just thrown it in, guys. It's actually gone out quite far, as you'll see in a minute. Now I'm actually full of cold and it's just began to absolutely piss it down. So we might have to go closer to the bridge. But I'm still going to be pulling this in and seeing what we've got. We'll take a further walk down in a while. I can't see anything much being in here because, as I said before, it's actually been cleaned out by the Melton waterways. But at least we're trying and it's something to bloody do. I'm going to have a couple of throws in here while the camera's still going and see what we can get. So let's have a look. Plenty of rope, knots in my rope now. I'm chucking it. Here we go. Now that's stuck on something. There's something definitely metal down there, but I don't know what it is. But there you go. Now we have got something, what I don't know. What looks like a rod of metal or some sort of metal. Let's have another quick throw in and then the daughter's gonna have a throw. Watch how far I can throw it now. I've become the world leading expert in magnet fishing. Bullshit! No need for that. There it goes. Further out than last time actually. And then I think my daughter's going to want to throw it. But then what we'll be doing is we'll be going back down to the bridge down there to see if there's anything down there that we can pull out of the water. Now again, this has been recently all sort of cleaned out and stuff, which is lovely, isn't it? Now there could be motorbikes in here or all sorts of stuff down here. We don't know what's down here, to be honest. I used to hang around here as a kid. I used to love it. Good memories. Whatever that is, it's massive and it doesn't want to come out of the water. So I won't be getting whatever that is, but let's have a look and see what we've got this time. Hey, we've got a dead fish. It's actually a fishing lure. So you've got to be careful when taking these off because look, that's made out of rubber. That isn't a real fish, just in case anybody was wondering. But that's a fishing lure. So what we'll do with that is I'm going to disconnect it from my make sure I haven't got the hook, because there's loads of that's a weird looking nail. We'll put this on the bag. There's a needle of some description there. That's just another bit of metal. That's another bit of metal and another bit of metal. So let's have a look at this fishing lure. Let me hook this up. Now that's probably been in there for absolutely years. Do you want to throw it? Throw? Yeah, that's probably been in there for absolutely years. Now what we'll actually be doing is taking this and putting it in the nearest bin, because we don't want people catching the fingers or anything on that nasty hook, if you can see it there. But there you go, a fishing lure. Maybe I'll keep it, who knows. So she's just about to pull something in. I threw that quite a fair way out actually. What it'll be, we do not know. Sunday magnet fishing with Street Switch and his daughter. This will be a regular occurrence, especially during the summer, but we will be going to Skegness. Oh, what have you got? You've got river lettuce. By the looks of it, yeah, that's river lettuce. There's not a lot. I'll throw it further over there and see what we get, yeah? So we'll have one more throw here and see what we get. I'm going to put the camera back up, see how far out I can throw it. You ready? Let's see what we get this time. Now last time we got that lure, it said something to do with freaking fishing, but not this type of fishing. it's a little more proficient. I can feel that the undercurrent on the rope, shaking the rope like that. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Now down here in the summer, we relied on this place during COVID to come for walks with the dog and family and stuff. And yeah, I haven't really been down much since, but we all know about COVID and what happened, why it happened, don't we? I can't mention too much, otherwise I'll get demonetised and I'll get my channel taken down, because you know what the government are like at the moment. Here we go. Now it keeps getting stuck on something just here. There's something quite large just here somewhere. There it is. And it sticks to it, but that's properly buried in the mud there, that is. There's no bubbles coming up, but that is definitely you see it, look, no bubbles, nothing. I'll try and see if I can tease it up a little bit, see if it'll come out. It might be a shopping trolley, who knows. If it comes out, I'll start the video. So just a quick look down here at Rhubarb Island of all the... This wasn't like this when we were kids. All this shit everywhere and just pollution and frig knows what else. I don't want to swear. But bottles, cans, sodding all sorts. And it's just not... It's not nice, is it? So I'm not sure what my daughter's just pulled out the river here, but it looks interesting, whatever it is. Part of a metal grate or something, I don't know. What is that? That's like off a drain cover of some description. Now that could be, that isn't that old, but it's still metal, isn't it? Interesting, well done. So there's an interesting find, everyone. I'm gonna have another throw. See you in a minute. Yeah, I'm gonna watch where I'm treading down here. Drug paraphernalia and all that sort of stuff down here. That's fucking disgusting, people. So I've just lobbed it out again. My rope's going down river for some reason. And what we'll do is we'll move places in a minute and go and find somewhere else to go magnet fishing. This one's been all right, but you've got to be persistent. That's the only problem with magnet fishing. If you haven't got much patience, you're never going to get anything. I'll probably need a more powerful magnet, I reckon. It's still raining. We're going to be wet through when we get home, but that's a Sunday for you, isn't it? That's just the way the word British weather and everything else. We've got shit weather in Great Britain, especially during the winter. The winter months, I was on something then. I was on something then and it's gone. So let's see what we've got this time. I'm going to have a quick couple of throws out, and then my daughter's going to have a couple of throws as well. We'll keep going. We'll keep seeing what we get. It's a good job this GoPro 9's... GoPro 9 is, what do you call it, isn't it? Waterproof. What we got that time? A snail. Got a little snail. Hello, little snail. Come here, mate. You can go back in. A river snail. But I got absolutely F all on this. Do you want to pull this one in? Do you want me to throw it? Where do you want it? Over there. I'm throwing it because my daughter decided I'm going to throw it. She was going to throw it straight in the reeds. Yeah, well done. Anyway, here we go. Oh! Yeah, that didn't go well. Shall we do that again? Again. Let me just get it out. What a twat. What a complete and utter knobhead. Oh, fucking hell. I'm falling over now. Well, what we got from that throw was some shit off the floor, because it didn't go anywhere near the river. It went straight in the grass over there. So here we go again. Stop laughing at me. Taking the piss. My daughter absolutely pissing herself laughing at me because I nearly fell over as well. Oi, stop it. You bully. I can't believe I did that. Here we go, magnets away. Drag that in. So what I've decided to do is we're going to take a walk down this muddy lane in a few minutes and go and actually have a look at getting a different place to go magnet fishing. But my daughter's actually pulling that in at the minute, as you can see. See you in a minute. So I've just pulled this out the river. It's like a rusty old bit of wire of some description. Not sure what. We'll put that in the bin. I'm gonna have one more throw down here, and then we're going to move location. Now, I've been saying that for about the last 15 throws, but I actually mean it this time, and me and my daughter are in total agreement. That's what we're doing, aren't we? So let's have one more throw. Magnets in. That was a bloody good throw, that was. Nah, my daughter stood there with 2 bags like a blonker. Oh dear. Are you wishing you never agreed to come with me now? Don't you dare. Can't believe you laughed where I nearly fell over. We pulled lots of sticks out of the river. But again, like I say, we've pulled a couple of metal bits out, which will go in the bin. If we find anything interesting, I'll let you know. But the most interesting thing we've found so far, magnet fishing, is probably that bullet casing down in Asfordby Valley. But there are a couple of big things here that I keep getting caught on, dragging it back in. Just here, look. There's a train. So whatever it is that's down here is either very large or very deep in the mud. And my guess is it's large and deep in the mud. But hey ho, what have I got this time? Another bit of that wire by the looks of it. Yeah, another bit of wire. I'll put that down here, look, along with the other kit that we got down there, and I'll see you in a minute. So we're just over at this second bridge just here. That's as rusty as hell. Looks like the bridge in the town park. So I'm wondering if these bridges went up the same time as them in the town park, because they look very, very similar. Now, in my opinion, it's probably due a new bridge. But yeah, apparently up here, all this bit's been cleaned out. Melton waterways. Oh, be careful there, it's slippy. Melton waterways and everything have been down. I don't know whether they've been down with the actual sort of dredger type thing. It's not a dredger, it basically just drags shit up from the bottom of the river. And what they actually found, if anything at all. But we're right over near the waterfall. And it's a bloody good walk down here, so I am actually looking forward to walking home, getting a shower, and having my Sunday dinner. But I did promise that we'd come out magnet fishing, so that's what we've done. And my daughter's decided to come out with me and do a bit of magnet fishing, so it's a daughter and father activity, if you want to put it like that. And we're going to be doing it most Sundays, not all Sundays, but most Sundays from now on, depending on weather. From now on, I'm going to make sure the weather is okay, because it's actually raining. I'm not cold or anything like that, I'm quite warm actually. But here's the old locks, which I'll show you in a minute when we get over the bridge at the end here. See you in a mo. So always remember to tie your magnet off, not like I did this morning. But here's the old lock gate still with the working mechanism on and everything else. Apparently it had one of the deepest locks in the East Midlands. I think it was about, did someone say? I can't remember. I'll try and leave a link in the, or a screenshot here. Make sure I'm not tied up anywhere. There we go. Magnets in. Now I'm just going to pull all this in. I've got loads of spare rope here. So, Christ, that is deep. Who knows what we'll get? We'll probably just get a load of bloody shit from here, I don't know. Yeah, this isn't going to be any good. Look at that. Ugh. There's nothing metal on there whatsoever. Just a load of black shit and everything else. So we'll go somewhere else. So just so people know where we are, the big water rapids just here, if you want to call them that. I think this used to be part of the lock as well. It obviously was, but look how dirty it is and everything else. Melton could do so much more with places like this, but they just don't bother. We can't because of all the reeds and everything. We're just trying to find another spot to do a little bit of magnet fishing. We won't be too much longer because it's raining, it's miserable. The river is actually quite high. We haven't found anything magnificent today, but I might have a dunk just here. No. What do you reckon? It is, isn't it? We're quite away from the other bridge, so probably not the best place to come magnet fishing down the locks. Maybe it's been magnet fished before and there isn't a lot of stuff left, but we'll go to this other bridge and we'll magnet fish off the top of this bridge and see what we get. We might get nothing, we might get some treasures, who knows? Treasure! So we've decided to come to this bridge. Got my magnet stuck to the thing. We're gonna have a throw. Watch out, Imogen. I'm going to chuck it in, have a dunk, see what we get. I don't know how deep this actually is, but it's just up from where we were. There was way too many reeds in the other one. We might not get nothing, we might get lots, who knows. You just move that out of the way. That's the badger. And magnets in. Get in there. Now this is all tangled up. And it's gone right under the bridge because of the fast flowing water. It's not even touched the bottom. This is deep. A lot deeper than I thought it was going to be. So what I'll have to do is go a bit further in. Watch out. Now I'm not too bothered if I lose the magnet because it only costs £20, so not a massive deal if I do lose the magnet, to be honest. But that is quite fast flowing water. That's now down on the bottom of the thing because it's not moving. So I'm going to walk up here and drag it and see if we find anything. You all right? Oh, let's drag it this way and see if we get anything at all. I'm caught on the bridge, not an out. So there we go. We'll see what we've got from that actual, you're on camera, from that actual little flurry. Oh, we've got something. Are you going to throw it in? I don't know what this is. Let's have a look. Looks like a top of a can or something, I don't know. But we'll put that down there for now. Do you want to throw in? Yeah then, come and take it off me. Straight over in the, as far out as you can get it. Now it does stick to the bridge. I'll start the camera as soon as we've got something. So we keep finding these round what look like bed springs or something. Not quite sure what we are, but whoa, hang on. We've got some money. We've got some money. We found some money. I found an old coin. What is it? Is that a... I can't see what it is because I've actually found an old coin. Is that a 1p piece? No, 1p. Can you see what this is? The camera ain't on you. That might be a half-penny. So what I'll do is I'll clean that up at home and I'll include it in this video. That is quite a... I've actually found my first old coin. I'm trying to clean it off. If I can... What is it? Anyway, if it gets any... I'll do it on my trousers. Let's have a look. I'll clean it up when I get home and we'll see what that is. Old coin. Well done, Christian. So my daughter's just had a throw and I think she may have found her first bit of money, which is a what looks to be an old bent 2p piece. I don't think it is a 2p piece. I'm not quite sure what that is. Let's have a look. But it's bent. So, and a spring. I don't want to throw that back in because that's just a bit of just a load of mud and stuff. But yeah, they're the two coins we've found so far. If I find any more, I'll start the video and we'll go from there. I've just got to wipe my hands on my hat. My hands are absolutely filthy, but this is fun. This is what magnet fishing is supposed to be about. See you in a minute. So I'm just dragging this in and I'm actually caught on something big. but I don't think I'm going to be able to get it. That is massive, whatever that is. Yeah, it's come off. But we're finding some coins down here. Who knows, we might find jewellery. You don't know what you're going to find. That's half the fun of doing magnet fishing. Now, people used to jump off this bridge in the day and lose all sorts in the bottom of here from years ago. Like I say, money, jewellery, all sorts of stuff. We've got some sort of magnetic stone, and actually nothing on that throw, but I'm going to have another lob back in, and then I'm going to let Imogen have another throw to see if she can get another coin, and then I think we're going to call it a day. Right. So yeah, we found a good couple of coins. Not a bad one, this one, has it? Got 2 coins out of it. So I think we've earned a bit of money out of it. 3p. Yeah, you can laugh. You can laugh as much as you want. 3p is 3p. Now we've got something here, I don't know what, but I can feel it dragging quite substantially on the bottom of the thing here. What the hell is that? Whatever it is, it's heavier than I thought it was going to be. Will it come to the surface? Let's have a look. Oh, we've got something big. Oh, it's come off, whatever that was. The current took it away. That is bloody deep. Oh, that was a shame. Let me throw it in for Imogen, and then we'll see if we can find any more coins, because I'm quite excited now we've got coins. Make sure I'm not treading on the rope. Go on, see if you get anything. See you in a minute. So I've just found this. What on earth? It's magnetic, but it's round. Oh, that's heavy. I know what that is. That's a fishing weight. That's a fishing weight, that is. So we just found a fishing weight. Yeah, something a bit different, isn't it? There you go. So just reeling this in, and I've just got something. I don't know what it is though. Oh, it's a large plate of metal off something. What? I have absolutely no bloody clue whatsoever. If you have any idea of what some of this stuff is that I'm finding, give us a shout, because I honestly haven't got a clue. Do you want to pull another one in? Yeah, so I'm going to throw this in the water for my daughter. In the water for my daughter. Sorry, she's laughing at me again. All she's done basically while we've been magnet fishing is piss herself laughing at me. See you in a minute. So as you can see down here, all this shit that's just all gathered up amongst them trees and everything, bottles, cans, bloody God knows what else. I used to come fishing down here quite a lot, and it doesn't look as nice as what it used to. Such a shame. But my daughter's just pulling this in here. Will you have found some more money? Are you going to make us rich? Will we be rich? If she don't make me rich by magnet fishing, she'll make me rich by singing. That's 4 for sure. Has it gone underneath? Yeah, pull it halfway out, but don't stick it to the bridge. So as you pull it out, look, let me come round here. That's it. It's quite deep. Look, there it is. Let's have a look what you got. Oh, you got a piece of metal, just basically crap. So what I'll do is I'll pause the video and come back in a minute. So I've just hooked onto something quite large, and it's just literally come off. Jesus. Now I'm very surprised how deep this river actually is, and like I say, it's deeper than I remember it from years ago. Nothing from that throw, but we'll have another throw in. Do you want to put your hood up so people don't see you? She's really paranoid about being on camera, apart from when she's singing. If you want to go and follow my daughter's singing page over on Facebook, Imogen's singing page it's called. Sorry.
Right, mate. Good.
No problem. If you want to go over and follow her on Facebook, go and have a look. Oh, and see if we get anything this time round. Again, if I don't get rich doing this, Imogen will make me rich with her singing. So I'm just reeling it in now, look. Don't think, I'm on that again. There's something heavy in there. So in the summer, I will be coming back down here for definite. Let's reel that in, whatever that is. Oh, a load of twigs and lettuce, or what I like to call magnet stuck. 1 second. Bloody magnet stuck there. One more throw, and then I am going somewhere else because I want to get home for my dinner. So magnets a plop. Here we go. Will we get anything this time? Who knows? I'm dragging it across the bottom. It's getting caught on what I think is sticks and things like that, but we have ended up with a couple of coins, of which I will be taking a closer look at when we get home. Fingers crossed it'll be something cool that I've found. I think Imogen's is either a 2p piece or a 10p piece, because they're both very similar sizes, and mine's a half a penny, which will be from 70s, 80s. So it's just there where I seem to be getting that stuff, so I'm going to lob it back there again. Who are you calling? She keeps taking pictures of me for my thumbnail. I asked her to do my thumbnail for me. One more throw. Yeah, keep your back turned if you don't want to be on camera. You're out in public. Let's go there. See you in a minute. So as we come to the end of this magnet fishing adventure, I've found a couple of coins. So what I'll do is I'll get home, I'll give these coins a clean up as best I can, and we'll actually try and find out what they are. I believe it's a half pence. Now that would be half of a 1p piece back in the day, probably 70s. So you can imagine finding a half pence down here would be quite something. Now they're very common, people have them lying around in drawers and things like that, but you just don't expect to find them at the bottom of a river. So I'll just give you a quick reminder as to where we are. We'll definitely be coming back down to find some more coins. I mean, it might even be older than that, I don't know yet, but there's the Whitewater Rapids of Melton Mowbray. I've got a really bad sore throat. I'm covered in shit. My daughter's absolutely wet herself laughing at me because I nearly fell over, like she is now. And now I've got a long walk home, piss wet through, and smelling like a fucking fishmonger's. So for a little bit more context, here's the old lock gate. You can see where the boats used to come up here. You'd let the water in and out of here, and you'd be able to get from, I mean, look at the level of this water there compared to the level of water over here. Now, wouldn't it be nice if they could get these locks up and running again? It'd be absolutely amazing. You could come down here in your little narrowboat, smell the shit from the local sewage farm, and pick some rhubarb. Yeah. Do you want to take a walk up there? I wonder how deep this actually was before it was filled with rocks and other shit. Again, Nerf gun. Bastard. So I've got the other stuff that I picked up from the river. I'm just going to grab the bits that we pulled out the river here so we can leave it in a bin. I left it on the side here for us to pick up on the way back. Now I do get a lot of fishermen down here and things like that, obviously. See you in a minute. So what I'm going to have to do is clean these up when I get home. I've tried to clean them up whilst we're down here in a puddle that was down there, but they're too covered in whatever it is. I don't know what it is. Mud, years of rust and everything else to be able to tell what the coins actually are. But they are definitely coinage. Magnetic coinage. Now who knows, they may be hundreds and hundreds of years old. They may have been thrown in last year, but we'll find out when I get home and I've cleaned them up and we can take a closer look at them. I've got a wire brush and stuff like that so I can clean them up a little bit at least. But that's the first coin I've actually found magnet fishing, which to me, may not be to others, but to me is very, very interesting, and that's why I started doing it. See you shortly. So tins of tuna, some type of protein shake at the back there in this bag of shit that's been left here. Again, it's literally just a bag of shit that somebody's fly tipped here. It's just disgusting. So I've just got home and I'm not 100% sure what these coins that we found actually are. Now at first I thought this was a 1p piece, because if you look there you can't really see properly, but it's that looks like the typical thing that you get on a, but that's just scratches. This has been shot with something. It's got a bloody great dent in it. And 1p pieces back in the 70s and things like that were typically made of copper, which is not magnetic. That I think is a 2p piece, but it's a slightly bent one. But there you go, that's what we found at magnet fishing today. Our first little bit of money we've found, something a little bit different. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Go and hit the notification bell. Street Switch Photography's magnet fishing. We found a little bit of money, and I'll hopefully see you in the next video. Goodbye for now.